Hello everyone, it is me, the one and only who believe that one day we can make Nigeria a better place for you and I and anybody that want to live there live there. Today, please, we want to quickly talk about something, but please, before we talk about this very thing, I want you, please, you subscribe, like, drop your comment on how Nigeria can be taken to the next level of a better place and a better high of Nigerian for everybody. Please, there's something for the past 3 days now that has been ringing bell in social media in the entire Nigerian newspaper, journalists talking about it. Is this Senate, this minority leader Senate, who quoted the quotation of Buhari during his time of second time campaign or during his first time of campaign? I don't actually know the time, saying that if they refuse to do what they're supposed to do as a leaders and elect, that Nigerians should stone them to death. Yes, it is right. But the senator, I think, I won't say he made a mistake. What he would have just said, the right word for him to have be better is that he would have raised the emotion of impeachment. In the constitution of Nigeria, is there nothing like impeachment? I don't know. I am asking. Buhari is due for the daughter to take out Nigeria property and fly Nigerian private jet. That alone in developed world is enough reason to impeach a president in a developed world. Some journalists are saying it's a normal thing. Hey, it is abnormal. Now, there's a senator in Nigeria today who stood up and was saying all kind of trash about what that senator said. The minority leader Senate said that the statement is wrong. That word is wrong for him to say that the Nigeria president, if they are not ready, that they should resign. If they don't want to resign, that they will be stoned to death. Yes, it is what the Nigeria president said. That is what the Senate quoted. But this Senator Amadu, are you blind about what is happening in Nigeria? Senator Abdullahi Amadu, are you blind to see what is happening in Nigeria? Or you still have to go and see an imam or a prophet to tell you that you people now need to use your... Do you want war in Nigeria before you know you're supposed to do what is right? People are talking about good things. Look at the other one that stood up today, was talking of how he's now becoming a victim of Boko Haram eviction. So if Boko Haram did not evade your family, your community, you won't come up in the Senate or in the rep to speak. So until you become a victim, before you know that the circumstance is out of hand. So it's just like this Nigerian lawmaker. You people don't, you just see. Now let me make Nigeria understand one thing. I think the time has come and gone for you people to know that when you are elected, you feel like a god over the people who elect you. It is not supposed to be so. As a leader, you are called to serve. You're supposed to be a serve. Buhari's name, are we supposed to hear the sound of the sound of that name Buhari and start scaring and start peeping on the body? Is that the way it's supposed to be? No. Buhari is just a representative of Nigeria in every foreign meeting and within the local. Buhari is just the first citizen of Nigeria. That is who Buhari is. He's a normal human being like everybody. Buhari has one head, just like every other citizen. So the citizen that has been dying since, Buhari is better than them. No. Buhari just happened to be protected by the citizens of Nigeria. So the number one functions of Buhari should be how to protect other citizens who don't have security like them, like all these so-called senators who don't have security like them. So your life, you should be, your first thinking, your first mentality should be how to protect every citizens of Nigeria, not trying to paint the name Buhari like a god, like somebody Nigeria is supposed to worship before them. No, being a president doesn't make you a god. See, Nigerians, understand the fact that if you're being elected, there's difference between being a boss in your office, in your own company. Nigeria is owned by everybody. That is why it's called democracy, for the people, by the people, for the people. It seems that some of you don't even understand the word democracy. Now, to start with, any country that practices democracy, freedom of speech is allowed and every man is entitled to his or her own opinion. Know this, Nigerians, get this into your skull. Don't hold somebody because of what he said. Now, that Senator Abdullahi Amadu, you, with everything that is going on in Nigeria now, with everything that is ringing bell in Nigeria, the Boko Haram, the insecurity, the foreign bodies are complaining. What you have in your score is to come to the senator to tell your fellow senator that you should withdraw his statement. You're a disgrace to your own constituency if that is what you think. If that's what you understand best. You're not supposed to be a senator. You're supposed to be in primary school. Yeah, that is what we say. Now, yes, Nigerians are very much ready now to stone anybody to death who is not ready to do what it's supposed to do. It's getting fucking too much. It's just getting fucking too much. If you guys are pretending you don't see what is happening in Nigeria, we're seeing it now. Our eyes are open. We've just kept quiet for too long, for so long. You guys need to understand this fact that Nigerians have kept quiet for too long. Nigerians are wise now. So if you as a person is not ready to do what you're supposed to do, don't be scared of stone. Be ready to die by stone. Yes. Saying somebody should go and withdraw his statement. Is Buhari God? The name Buhari, are we supposed to hear the name Buhari and start shivering? In England, somebody gave his dog a name, Regina Elizabeth. The meaning of Regina in English is Queen of Elizabeth. There was a time in Nigeria, somebody gave his dog Buhari. The person was arrested and sent to prison for no reason. It's just a name. Is Buhari the first person bearing the name Buhari? Is there no poor man, poor boy somewhere that is carrying that name up and down? So are we supposed to hear the name Buhari and start crying? Or we want to die because Buhari? No, what that man said is right. You as a senator, go and think of what is right to do. Now, see, let me quickly say something. The time has come for you, this so-called politician of Nigeria, to think that when we hear your name, we start running up and down, scatter. No, your name is for you and your family. We have our own name to build. And this name you even build, you're building all your name and your entire life on corruption, on top of corruption, in corruption and inside corruption. So there's no need to be scared of this name. Now, this name of a thing, the 8 years of Lucky Benejon and Ibori of Delta State. Ibori has gone to prison first time. Second time, now, the prosecutor in England is probing him again for another time, which he might likely go to prison for the third time again. Now, for the 8 years that Ibori was the governor of Delta State, that same 8 years, Lucky was the governor of Edo State. In that 8 years of Lucky, Edo State cannot boast of one thing that was achieved. A half, not even a full one, a half thing that was achieved by Lucky Igbenedion. And the father stood by him that Lucky is not going to sleep in the net of EFCC. So they brought in Oshomole to cover the mess of Lucky Igbenedion. Now, by understanding, I've been to Ogara. Though I don't live in Nigeria. I've been to Ogara. I know the village Ibori came from. If it's only university that was achieved by Ibori, now, I'm not saying that they should probe him. I'm not saying that if he eats Delta State money, should not be arrested. But Edo State people, because of Lucky's father, Lucky was not punished for half a day, for 12 hours. Oshomole that is talking about corruption then came in and covered the mess of Lucky. Now he still want to sit down on the mess and start ruling Edo State like the worst of all. See, Nigerians, the worst of all, you see these so-called fucking politicians of Nigeria, they can't even control their children the way they want to control Nigeria. They want to control Nigeria like their own family business. They can't even control their own children. Some of their children, they're not even normal upstairs. They have nothing in their brain. Some of these politicians' children. So he's so very, very annoying that I had the senator stood up today in the Senate saying how he becoming a victim, how Boko Haram has surrendered his own community, his own constituency. So that is why you came to the Senate to stood up and say something. Now, is the people that has been dying in Nigeria, are they goats? Are they fowl? Are they chickens? These people, they voted you for you to protect them, for you to speak for them. Because everybody cannot go there. That house will not contain all Nigerians. That is why you dare. Stop. As a senator, Abdullahi Amadu, hey, you should go and beg that senator. That word is very, very wrong for him to withdraw his statement. Nigeria is a democratic country. Nigeria is not a sole proprietor business that somebody insulted our boss, you said he should go and apologize to the boss. No. Buhari is meant to serve Nigeria. He should be ready to take whatever he sees from Nigeria, because if they are doing what is right, imagine all the mess that is happening in Nigeria. Buhari cannot call for an emergency security. The Senate are looking at him. The House of Rep are looking at him. These are enough reason for Buhari to be impeached. You guys should wake up from your sleeping. If it's for you supposed to go back to school, look for children. Imagine the chief of army staff of Nigeria one time saying Nigeria need prayer. What is your duty as the chief of army? Please, Nigerians, please, this is your first time, comment, share, like on how we can take Nigeria to the next level.